We got people in the background, no problem. This reminds me a lot of recording a gamelan note for note in Bali in summer of 2001, because there'd always be a dog or a chicken or something in the background. We hear people in the background, but there's two takes in there that are clean, so we'll move to the next one. Trick is wait for a silent section, hit it, let it ring, and hope for the very last moment it stops ringing. This is turning out quite well. None of this stuff we can hear acoustically is showing up on this thing, so we're in good shape. I'm going to change my position. Please don't touch the art. And I'm just going to move the cloth to the next vessel. That's great. I think on this third one I found my technique. We're going to come back and do the first two ones when we finish the other guys. But after I hit the vessel, as it continues to decay, I'm going to put the recorder closer and closer to the source, so we can, because if they're adequately heard, those last few rings are really like quite beautiful. You see it rings that long. I'm surprised. These are very resonant, but that's only to the creator's credit. I do it again, I actually saw that footstep show up. Get to where you gotta go. I'm gonna one of the things I'll do is I'm going to do like a straight version of this piece, and I'm also going to do a time stretch version of this piece. And I'm thinking as I'm doing this that if imperceptibly any of those outside sounds show up, well, that's just the street situations, part of the Sun Galaxy. Not a bad thing, because on my way here, like everything I saw on the street was just families being community, having fun, sitting in the studios. It was nothing but good vibes. So, speaking of good vibes, okay, here's something different. This one's a little bigger, so it requires whacking it a little differently. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, that's the thing. The bowl is so big I can't hold it in the center. I should hold it closer to the actual edge. And we're good, so I'm going to give one more take. That's good. You can't hear it on your end, but when I do move it around, a big vessel like this, it really does add a nice, it's not spinning, but it just adds a real 3D element to the sound. It just makes it far more richer. So let me just go back to these first two, now that we know what we're doing. So that's the 5. I'm going back to vessel 1 right now. I'm saying this so my recorder knows where I'm at. And being very careful too. It's a very sensitive recorder, so we have to be careful what they call handling noise. Like if you do like that, it shows up, so you hold it, hold it. That's good. Okay, vessel 2. I'm going to blame that on the Serbian brandy. I forgot to move the cloth. Just a single layer, otherwise it can hurt the vibration. I believe we have it, but I would say, like, out of all the vessels, this one is the spiciest in sound. It's got a little bit of a sub ring to it that's not unpleasant.